hindi mo mapapanagot yung pinakamatataas. Meron kang na guilty na meron ng conviction. At kumbaga, magsiserve na lang talaga ng sentence. Of course, hindi pa final. Pero dahil nanay siya ng kasalukuyang presidente, edi wala, sitting pretty pa rin siya. Kaya parang,
Parang
kailan
naalala ko yan.
magkakaroon?
Parang naalala ko. Well, speaking of that issue of accountability, kanina lang, ito, mahilig mag-blind item sa akin eh. Ito si Cayetano, kakalabas lang yung interview niya. Latest interview with Tito Boy, parang ang dami nilang series ah.
Hmm?
Sabi na something like, when the impeachment got archived, whatever that means, diba? Sabi niya, talunin niyo na lang sa 2028 elections. I mean, isn't that a very troubling statement na accountability apparently is a cyclical election thing? And it's not like our elections necessarily correct mistakes. Like, if anything, parang na-empower pa nga yung mga most problematic elements. Do we need to even name names, right? I mean, that just tells you how problematic our situation is when a senator can so freely
Yes.
say, talunin na lang sa 2020 elections, and this is supposed to be a senator judge, meaning completely impartial. And, like, this just tells us how problematic our situation is, no?
And the fact that he was the running mate of Duterte in 2016, parang paikot lang ng paikot yung mundo. And now, allegedly, hindi na sila super friends, but medyo friends pa rin, di ba? Kaya, pumapasok dyan lahat, political dynasties, yung transactional politics sa Pilipinas, and yung konsepto na, lahat naman ng tao corrupt. Lahat naman yan, kumbaga, kukuha sa kaban ng bayan. Ang tanong na lang, kumbaga, kung kayang palampasin, kaya mong sikmurain. 600 million lang naman. Di pa naman billion eh. Hayaan nyo na. Parang, ang hirap din kasi, si Marcos nga ilang billion yung parang pinatawad, quote unquote na lang natin. Tapos almost makakalimutan na natin. At yun yung laging problema natin.
Hindi natin
Ang dali,
makakalimutan kasi mga DDS nang kasama natin in holding Marcos dictatorship.
aba,
Dumami
sama-sama
tayo.
tayo.
Mga anti-Marcos dictatorship. Like, I mean, what work,
September
right?
21.
Exact. Then September 23, sa kabila naman tayo. And like, oh, ano pa, magre-reshuffle na naman tayo sa kabila ganun. Tapos magkaganon-ganon, magka-converge. No, but no, I'm just
Uh-huh.
saying, like, it's really crazy that we're in this situation. But, okay, let's talk about the impeachment thing about Sara. You raised a very important point. And you hear that, parati mo narinig yan sa mga informal, lahat naman corrupt eh. I mean, I don't want to say, sino pa bang mga very important people I've heard that from. Ako naman parang, well, kung umupo ka sa isang kwarto na lahat corrupt, magsimula ka siguro dun sa pinaka lantaran na corruption. You have to start somewhere, right? At kung
Yeah.
talaga na Miggy Mango, you start with that. And by the way, this is just a trial. Wala pa naman na ano. So, for me, I don't buy that argument na, lahat naman corrupt. Well, you have to start somewhere. Lalong-lalo na yung ano. And by the way, I don't buy the million lang versus billion. Like, let's talk about Digong. Like, ilan ba? 12,000 flood control projects ang ginawa. Kaya isa pang irita ko, Attorney Conte. I mean, Christina, is like, I'm hearing suddenly people are good governance champions. Very people who were completely quiet or working in the government when Digong was doing everything. Farmali was happening, I don't know, flood control was happening, etc. So, minsan naiinis din ako. Like, parang okay, nainis na tayo na nakakalimutan yung ginawa yung karahasan ni Marcos Sr. 40 pero yung 4 years ago rin kalimutan na natin, yung 3 years ago lang.
Yeah.
Like, that's for me is very problematic yung ganyan mindset, and I don't know why how easily people just okay, focus lang tayo. I mean again, BBM, we can talk a lot about yung mga kakulangan sa kanya, but at least the guy is pretending or at least making an effort to talk about anomalies. Like, did
Mm.
you ever expect a Ferdinand Marcos will come out and say, ito yung mga flood control, ito yung mga anomalya. Next thing you know, Vico Soto, opo, ito yung
Yeah.
sa akin sa like that's a weird realignments we're seeing, no? But tells you ganun talaga
And then may ilo-ilo pa, di ba?
exactly. And
Parang,
of course, speaking of Kilay, di ba? I think Attorney Makalintal, nagsampa na ba siyang kaso or something? I think you have clear rules na you cannot get donations from people who would raise serious conflict of interest issue. I mean, what is your read of what's happening in the Senate? I mean, as a lawyer, when you heard luminaries like, actually, I didn't hear Robin Hood Padilla at all or Bato, but I don't know, Mark Oleta, Cayetano, Chizo Scudero, like, how do you feel about, the level of debate, the appreciation of accountability questions? How did you feel after watching that? Because I had the misfortune of being there in the Senate when that thing was
oh,
happening. Yeah.
Well, as someone who watched through the impeachment trials of ERAP, and then later on we had Corona, yung era na yun, Mercedes Gutierrez, parang ang layo ng mga nangyayaring, and then clearly, uh, actually, itong hirap din, ano, pero people are taking sides. And we're talking about personality politics. Am I pro Marcos? Am I pro Duterte? Losing sight of the, kumbaga, principles. Kasi kung babalik sa principles, pag sinabi mo, tanungin mo yung lahat, gusto niyo ba palampasin ang mga korap? Wala dapat papayag doon. Anak, sasapakin ko yung sasabi, oo, palampasin natin, 600 million lang naman eh. Siyempre, hindi pwedeng ganun-ganun ang sabihin ng senador. Kaya lang, siyempre, gagawa sila ng ibang reasons, gagawa sila ng ibang palamuti. In the same way that they have evaded, kumbaga, yung pag magkukubli ka, that they have evaded going all out. Of course, there are some who are already in a particular camp. There are some who have evaded, kumbaga, going all out towards a particular group or a particular entity. Kaya, sabi ko nga, parang wala bang, na-miss ko, sorry, si Miriam Defensor Santiago, na parang kagalit niya lang lahat ng tao sa mundo, lalo na ang mga bobo.
Wait. Let me be clear. Cynthia Villar has the trademark. Baba ba tayo? Actually, we're thinking, gagawa kami ng show. Tapos, alam mo yung parang yung ano, Meganon. Kami naman, baba ba tayo? Baba ba tayo? Pwede ba namin i-trademark yung boses ni Cynthia Villar sa ano namin, radio show?
Oh no!
Ano ang legal process? Like, we'll get yung mga top quotes ni Cynthia. Baba ba tayo? Tapos gagawin na lang, parang yung mga Meganon. Kailangan ba?
Tsaka research. Ano ba yan?
Research! So I think Cynthia wanted to pull off a Miriam Defensor, but it kind of
Hindi.
didn't work. Like it didn't work. Kasi yung stupid
Hindi.
is forever, di ba? Yun talaga yung tatak ni Miriam Defense. And I did work with her. I mean, she really goes to subject matter experts. Like for instance, she wants to
Yes.
do a speech on a very specialized topic. Sabi niya, oh, sino ang pinakamagaling sa Philippines on the topic? And by some chance, it was one or two
Mm.
topics she reached out. So
Mhm.
that's one of my proudest moment working with really finest mind. Although of course I was not happy when she ran with BBM and of course there's a Marcos connection that but tayo naman hindi naman tayo cancel culture, di ba? We look at people in kabuuan, di ba? Speak
Well, sabi nga namin,
yeah.
si Miriam Defensor Santiago, you would have to appreciate nung kalakasan niya, hindi nung kahinaan niya. At nung
Oh, yeah, yeah,
kalakasan niya,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
talagang, kumbaga, kaaway niya based sa politics, not on personality. Kaya yun naman yung ma-appreciate mo. And kaya yun, just to go back to the impeachment, walang ganon. Someone who will put clarity na and call out all the bullshit na parang, dami mong sinasabi, pabor ka lang naman kay ganito. I mean, you would imagine her saying that now na, ang dami mong excuse, gusto mo lang naman talagang i-absuelto. Bottom line, sabihin mo na. So, I
Well,
guess
yun lang
everybody's,
ginawa ng kabila. In fact, even sila Justice Ascuna, Justice Carpio, parang bina-blind item, if not directly, inaano ni Cheese at Cayetano, di ba? Ayaw lang yung kaya na Tapos, ano pa ni Cheese na, nung panahon na ganito, di ba, yung panahon niya, congressman pa si Cheese, kayo, ginanon nyo kami, which false information. So, I had Justice Ascuna on my show, clarifying, no, we didn't. We pleaded with the Congress back then. So, dapat Justice Carpio saying, well, this is a question of accountability. What are you talking about? So,
yes.
the other side is like that. Ang problema is, I mean, konti lang kasi yung opposition and then I don't know how to even put so
Yeah.
and
Ang,
lack
ang
contradiction.
problem natin,
Yeah.
so maraming good points, but they're not being voiced by any of the senators. Or, well, but only a few of the senators. And technically, ano lang tayo, saw-saw-suka lang tayo, salingkit lang tayo dito sa impeachment eh. Ultimately, who would speak about the impeachment? Yung mga senator judges. Sila ang magpapasya, sila ang mag-archive niyan, sila ang mag-ano. And helpless tayo in a sense. Unless, kaya medyo na-curious na rin ako sa mga impeach ganito. Ang hirap naman nito. Parang Rex Bakan. Katulad ditong Las Cañas, just to go back to an earlier point. Ang hirap nun na resbakan kayo ng resbakan. I have a few cases like that, lalo na yung mga land cases, agawan ng lupa, kakasuhan
Ping
kita
pong sila.
ganito. Tapos,
Ping pong ang tawag ko dyan eh.
pingpongan, tapos, ay nako, parang gusto silang pag-umpugin ng judge. Actually, sinabi niya nga, what will it take for both of you to drop all your charges And kumbaga, gusto mo makulong siya o makulong ka din, ganon. So,
Magsama na kayo
para
sa
matapos
isang
na.
magsama na kayo diyan ba? Para oh, kailangan si Cynthia talaga yan. No, no, I mean,
Well,
for me, yeah, I mean, honestly, people are even talking about abolish Senate. Di ba? Yung mga ganun ng mga
yeah,
kaibigan natin sentiment. Biglang naging pro-parliamentary na yung mga kaibigan natin. Yung mga, like, that's my worry eh. Kumbaga kung 2016 and 2022 were anti Dilawan protest votes, right? Yung
mhm,
pagod na pagod na tayo, hindi mag-work yung liberal reformism. No offense. I mean, all respect to our the late presidents and all of that. But obviously, he didn't cut it, right? That's why they went to Digong, they went to be... Ako, ang fear ko ngayon, Christina, is like, people are gonna be anti-system, abolish Senate, and of course, we're going to the sensitive issue, and you don't have to. I know I don't want you to get disbarred. My legal team just had a response. But how can we have a like a legitimate conversation around like Supreme Court ruling? Because you have a very interesting situation whereby supporters of Digong, including a banned fake party list, whatever, are openly suddenly are defenders of the integrity. Tapos ayaw nila ng any criticism. These are the same people, di ba, who are supporting Digong, attacking the Supreme Court Chief Justice. I mean, what an interesting, I mean, gallery of rogues, the audacity they have, the temerity they have. But you know, obviously, again, you're a lawyer, and it should be a respectful disagreement, right? So what should be
yes,
the boundaries of freedom of expression, but at the same time, what should be the guardrails against weaponization of legal instruments? Like for instance, kami ni Percy, Percy, thankfully we have all networks of support. Again, shout out sa lahat ng mga grupo na express ng solidarity sa atin. We have our legal teams, etc. But I can imagine if you're an ordinary citizen or even an ordinary lawyer for that matter who doesn't have the resources or ano, ay baka contempt case ako or baka ganun ako. It creates chilling effect. That's weaponization. That's worrying. That's not good for democracy.
yeah. And but I have to note that your in direct contempt did not, kumbaga, hindi motu proprio, did not come from the Supreme Court, di ba?
No, 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 no.
It
It's
was
just
upon
by some,
the,
and hindi siya sa
yeah.
cause order clarificatory response lang. So,
Oh, so ano lang siya, kumbaga, I would be more concerned if it was the Supreme Court that called you out. Kasi ibig sabihin, ano sila,
no, no, no. It's not the
very,
Supreme Court. Absolutely not. No, no. Kaya nga, we have the highest respect for them and we remain
yeah.
humble.
Because the
But
Supreme Court has done that.
to
Has,
lawyers especially, right? To lawyers.
oh, to a private individual, Lorraine Badoy, for red tagging judges. So, kumbaga, medyo
Hindi, okay lang,
abante
tama
sila
lang.
dyan.
Tama lang, agree ako.
Yeah. So, medyo abante sila dyan. Kumbaga, proactive even. And I remember there was this one lawyer who was also called out during the time of the anti-terrorism law oral arguments. May sinabi lang siya, tapos kinall out siya. And parang very peculiar yung circumstances. Parang, ha? Ang dami kayong abogado na nagsasabi, pero siguro
Yeah.
sinampulan.
Mm.
In this case, and I guess even for the Senate and kung sino mang institution ang gustong atakihin, ang klaro lang naman, yung violence. Do not call for violence, do not incite to violence. And yung nabanggit mo na kanina, it's respectful disagreement. Kumaga, I beg to
We're allowed
differ,
to, right?
but
And we're allowed to talk about
yes,
facts of
definitely.
appointment or whatever. Like these are, I mean, like last time I checked, we were allowed to do.
So, kaya I would say yung contempt sa inyo will fall through. Wala yan. Kumbaga, as long as it's one qualified and it's not violent. Laging may ganun eh. Is it a clear and present danger to the Supreme Court or to any institution for that matter?
No,
Tapos
what I was
may
referring to, attorney, was not the Supreme Court, but people
the
using
Senate.
existing. No, no, no. I'm talking about like
Ah,
yung mga pro Duterte elements weaponizing contempt
ah,
petition to silence. So no, ako I have we have hopeful and confidence. I'm talking about yung mga tao na biglang dating pro Duterte obviously, and then suddenly now they're taking up the cudgels. Parang hello, I think the Supreme Court is more than capable of defending themselves. They don't
yeah.
need especially these kinds of people. So, nevertheless, it could create a chilling effect, right? I mean, like in general,
Yeah.
how can we push back against weaponization of legal instrument by really anti-democratic forces outside the government? Obviously, I'm talking about now. Yeah.
Well, one, if there are cases already, kapag naka-file na, syempre, una muna, hypocrisy. Ipokrita yung mga ganyan, no? Ganyang galawan. Pero kung meron ng charges, you face it head on. Ginawa na natin yan dun sa mga, kumbaga, defensive cases or defensive stance. Like in your case, wala eh, nandyan eh. So, kailangan mong kalabanin. But, and this has been showcased by Laila de Lima just yesterday ba? You fight back. So the counter-offensive is very important. And yun na yung pinaka, alam ka naman sapukin mo, di ba? Naging violente ka na rin. Pero yung counter-offensive mo in a legal manner, in a legal platform, is to file charges, counter-charges against them. Unfortunately, in this case, yung tukol dun sa in contempt, may isang araw parang pinaproblematize namin yun. There is no, meron kasing tinatawag na malicious prosecution, which you can use in Laila de Lima's case. Malicious prosecution and machinations. So machinations, incriminatory machinations. It's a crime to do so, na mag-file ka ng mga peking kaso, etc. Pero yung contempt, yung indirect contempt, medyo hindi natin alam. Kaya actually, in your case...
By the way, may counterpunch kami ng legal team namin. Don't worry.
Okay.
And hindi ko naman sinasabi na ChatGPT yung petition laban sa amin. But anyway, we have a counterpunch. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Pero
You're
yung
not
punto
gonna be on
dyan,
defensive alone. Yeah,
yung
absolutely.
punto dyan, I think it would be the institutions, yung mga magde-decide, na in a better position to call them out. I've had one case against me dati, na kasuhan ako ng amparo petition kasi meron daw ako, kasama ako dun sa mga nag-recruit ng missing minors, quote unquote.
Right. I remember
So
that.
kinasuhan ako ng amparo, nakarating sa Supreme Court. The decision of the Supreme Court thoroughly rebuked the petitioners. At bato, gamit nyo sa sa amparo? Wrong na wrong. This was the case of Ferdinand ba siya? Topacio. That's why I think he hates me. And he doesn't want to be in a show with me or in any...
Wow, that's a compliment. Takot pala siya sa...
I know. And kasi naalala ko tuloy yung sa Bilyonaryo. So I was there a bit earlier. Supposedly kaming dalawa ang magkaharap with Karen Jimeno. Dumating siya, nakita niya ako, umexit na siya. Well, also because I think kasama ko noon si Congressman Jinky Beatrix. So kami yung host, magkaibang segment. Ang lumabas tuloy, kami yung naging magkasama sa segment. So anyway, thoroughly rebuked.
Take it as a compliment. Sabi niya, badge of honor when you are irritating the wrong people or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, without giving more airtime to certain names and person, hindi ko nga mention yung mga nagkasama, even not worth, even yung mga... Anyway, last part, I want to ask, so how to keep the fire going? Obviously, on your side, you're doing all the fight on the ICC front, and that's very important. And obviously, next month, everything will be about ICC, about Digong, etc. But as far as the fight at home is concerned in terms of accountability on all, how to keep the fire, how to keep going. Kasi maraming nadismaya sa nangyari sa Senado. There are many people who are not necessarily happy with what's happened with the Supreme Court. Although some are hoping that maybe Supreme Court, in light of multiple MRs and certain factual clarifications, may revise. But again, no one is betting on that at this point. Many people are still skeptical. But having said that, how do you think should the progressive groups move forward and keep the fire of fighting for accountability, in as much as you are doing everything right, everything you can do in your power dun sa ICC front naman?
Well, this is trite, pero always unite. Always find common denominators, common concerns, and common actions. Kaya ako, I'm very kind of fond of bringing together yung different groups in parang alliances. Yung tama na. I forgot what it means, pero yung tama na is for accountability. So the tama na alliance, narinig ko.
Yung accountability, I suppose.
Yeah, ang daming, di ba? So yung sa alliance.
So alliance and then accountability. Yeah.
So they're calling for several meetings. And the alliance one alliance I'm part of, yung Duterte Panagutin Network, is also meeting next week. So siguro doon interesting kung paano. Ito naman din sabi ko nga, minsan, ang nangyayari din, you just interface the activity. So, this group has an activity, this other group has an activity. Maybe we can support each other. Hindi naman sa ika-cancel yung either, pero we just go on. And, at the end of it, have one common activity. So, excited ako na in September, maraming opportunities for coming together. Whatever your political, history, background, or yung currently...
121.
Ha? 21, 23, yun nga.
21, magkasama na tayo ng mga
Tapos
ganyan. Ano
biglang,
ba yan?
oh, pero basta, ang ako, unity, sige lang kung anong sinong makasama mo. And I am especially thankful. Palagay ko nag-ano tayo, nakakatagos din naman kahit paano. Minsan may lumalapit sa akin. Nasa elevator nga ako minsan. Attorney, parang nag-e-errands ako. Parang, ay, hello po. Parang naka-ano pa, naka-jogging pa siya. Hello po. Paano ako magbibigay ng suporta? Na-appreciate ko
Oh,
yung mga ganun. Yung kasama ko sa jeep kanina, ay, attorney, kala ko nga magko-consult eh. Parang, sige lang po, kaya niyo yan. Yung ganung pagpapakita ng suporta kumbaga, kung anong kaya nyo, sana in the end,
right.
mag-turn out na you can also physically show support. Show up when there's an activity. Kung may manawagan ng People Power 3, People Power whatever, show up. At yun yung iniintay actually ng marami after the Senate activity, ganyan. Kanina nga in my class, that was my emphasis. Kung ayaw mo na sa mga kaganapan, 'di ba? Eh parang ayaw mo na sa Senado mo, ayaw mo na sa ano. And it's not a matter of can we change the law? Can we change the ganito?
Or rant lang online. You just go
Eh,
there.
oh, naku, mahirap din yung rant online kasi baka naman rant ka ng rant, hindi ka nakaka-process. So, praxis, di ba? Very CSSP. Practice, theory, and then you put it forward. Dapat may kausap ka. So, mas maganda yung may kausap ka at pareho kayong natututo. Pero anyway, yung moving forward, ang kailangan talaga ay mag-show up kasi sa sitwasyon na ayoko na mapunta sa Pilipinas, ayoko na dito, ang daming nangyayari, ayoko sa sistema, ayoko sa ganito. The
Fatalistic.
last time we had that feeling was in 1986. And the one thing, I know that the one thing that holds us together is the Constitution, but there's a solution. You declare a revolutionary government and change the Constitution. Hindi bago sa atin 'yan. Kaya pwedeng i-consider kung talagang sukdulan na.
Okay, I'll keep it at that. Baka mga ibang kasong dumating sa akin. Baka may NBI naman tayo. No, no, no. But Justice Carpi has openly talked about this. Sabi niya, if we don't get things together, there will be calls for RevGov. There will be calls for, new constitutional order. Or at the very least, CONCON, right? So, papunta
Mhm.
na tayo. Kaya sabi ko, nagiging anti-system na siya eh. Hindi na lang siya anti-liberal, anti-dilaw. Yun na naman it's becoming much more systematic yung skepticism ng tao. And we saw in 2025, yung Gen Z natin, they really want change. That's why ang daming mga, alam mo naman, na hindi dapat nanalo ay hindi nanalo. Yung mga iba naman akala natin walang chance. A lot did very well. So, obviously, things could always be better. But my point is, at least we saw an inkling of thirst for change, kumbaga. So I hope we don't disappoint the younger generations, and I hope there is an off ramp here for everyone, right? Otherwise, I'm very worried about things. On that note, thank you so much, Attorney Christina Conti. Is there anything in particular people can should wait for in terms of updates or something? And then again, just for the purpose of those who just got to join us, our tandem here, whatever it is, how can people follow you, and especially in updates relevant to the ICC case and other important yung mga atikayan na meron kayo?
Well, yes, magpapalabas kami ng paabot o parang notice para sa mga biktima, parang ma-update lang within the next week, probably tomorrow, let's see. At ipopost namin to sa nupl.net, our website. I also have Facebook. I also have, naku, patay na yung TikTok ko and Twitter. So it's Christina Conti. Pero hopefully we will be producing more content, especially as coming into September, ang sabi sa akin, naku, you focus on the ICC.
Kaya nga, sorry, actually, I know that you have a lot on your. Pero ako naman kasi style ko, if you push me back, I double down, right? Yung parang, you wanna harass it? I'll give you even more. So feeling ko minsan, pagka ganun ka rin siguro, pag parang inaano ka sa ICC, hindi, involved din ako sa impeachment, involved din ako. Minsan kasi it's being involved on multiple things that allows you to keep the momentum, di ba? Kaya kahit may konting setback ka dito, may panalo. Ako, usually, yun yung advice ko, like, para hindi ka mawalan ka ng ano, be active on multiple fronts. Obviously, one should be a core advocacy, and then other ones should be the branches. But sometimes if you have setback one, you can have gains here, and minsan you can synchronize them. So I think I don't think I'm being unreasonable when I ask you about yung mga, because accountability cuts across, diba? Hindi lang
Yes.
yung EJK issues. It's really about corruption, everything else. So on that note, thank you very much, Attorney Christina Conti, for not putting yourself and us in trouble more than we are. And please focus on your ICC issue. And looking forward to catching up with you, God willing, in person naman, and also, of course, with other relevant folks to also cover the big things that are going to come next month, God willing. On that note, thank you very much,
Okay.
and talk to you soon. Salamat po.
See you. See you in the ICC.
God bless.